You're sitting in your car, you're hungry, but instead of parking, walking in, waiting in line, you just roll down your window, place your order, and drive away with food in minutes. No stepping out, no waiting inside, just convenience. And in America, this isn't rare. It's everywhere. Drive-thrus for burgers, drive-thrus for coffee, even drive-thrus for pharmacies and banks. So here's the question. Why are drive-thrus so popular in America? Why this system and not something else? Because the answer isn't just about food. It's about how the entire country is built. Let's start with something simple. Cars. America is a car-first country. In many cities and towns, driving isn't optional. It's necessary. Distances are long. Public transport isn't always convenient, so people rely heavily on cars for everyday life. Going to work, buying groceries, picking up kids, everything involves driving. Now think about that. If you're already spending so much time in your car, wouldn't it make sense to get food without leaving it? That's exactly what drive-thrus solve. They fit perfectly into a car-based lifestyle. But this idea didn't just appear randomly. It started decades ago. Back in the 1940s and 50s, America was growing fast. More suburbs, more highways, more people owning cars. And businesses noticed something. People wanted speed, convenience, something that matched their fast-moving lives. One of the early pioneers was In-N-Out Burger. They introduced one of the first drive-thru systems where customers could order without leaving their cars. And it worked really well. Soon, other chains followed. Fast food brands like McDonald's expanded the idea. And over time, drive-thrus became a standard, not just an option, but an expectation. But here's where it gets more interesting. Drive-thrus aren't just about saving time, they're about saving effort. Imagine a busy day. You're tired. Maybe it's raining. Maybe you have kids in the back seat. The idea of parking, getting out, and standing in line feels like too much. But a drive-thru? It feels easy, almost effortless. And that feeling is powerful, because people don't just choose what's fast, they choose what's easy. Because drive-thrus didn't just grow naturally, they were designed to succeed. Look at how many American cities are built. Wide roads, large parking lots, space for cars to move easily. This kind of layout makes it perfect for drive-thrus to exist. Restaurants can build lanes where cars line up, order, and move forward smoothly. In many other countries, cities are older and more crowded. Narrow streets, limited space, drive-thrus simply don't fit as easily there. But in the US, the space is there, and businesses took full advantage of it. Now let's talk about something even more powerful. Speed. Fast food chains don't just serve food, they measure time. How fast can they take your order? How quickly can they prepare it? How soon can they hand it to you? Every second matters, because faster service means more customers, and more customers means more money. Drive-thrus are perfect for this. They keep customers moving. No sitting inside, no waiting for tables, just a continuous flow of cars. And here's something interesting. Some restaurants actually make more money from drive-thru orders than dine-in customers, because the system is faster and more efficient. But there's also a psychological side to this. Drive-thrus feel private. You don't have to interact much. No crowded space, no noise, no pressure. Just you, your car, and your order. For many people, that feels more comfortable, especially after long days or during busy hours. And then came something that made drive-thrus even bigger. Convenience culture. People today value speed more than ever. Everything is becoming instant. Instant messages, instant delivery, instant streaming. Drive-thrus fit perfectly into that mindset. Why spend 20 minutes when you can do it in 5? And during times like the COVID-19 pandemic, drive-thrus became even more important. They allowed people to get food without contact. No entering buildings, no crowds, just quick, safe service. And that pushed their popularity even higher. Now think about this. Drive-thrus aren't just about food. They've expanded into coffee, pharmacies, banking, even COVID testing at one point. Because once a system works, it spreads. So the next time you pull up to a drive-thru, you're not just ordering food. You're using a system shaped by cars, city design, business strategy, and human behavior, all working together to make life a little faster and a little easier. Common thing, surprising history. And now you know why drive-thrus are so popular in America.